What's happening? Tim with Nomad Trading. Today we're going to talk about the costs associated with CMEG. What does it cost to trade with CMEG, or in other words, Capital Markets Elite Group, CMEG. If you're looking for an offshore broker to get around the PDT rule, odds are you found your way to CMEG. If you haven't opened an account there yet, you're curious about what it's going to cost, the commissions, ECN fees, platform fees, etc., then you've come to the right place. Spoiler alert, I've been trading this account, you'll see, a couple months of trading pretty regularly, and it's pretty likely that I'm going to close my CMEG account and put my money in another broker account. So comment down below and let me know what you use as a platform, who your broker is, etc., and who I should open an account with and make YouTube videos about. I started this account to kind of go down that road, check out the CMEG, getting around the PDT rule, what all the fuss was about. I've done that. I see the costs, which we're going to talk about here in a minute, and I'm just not sure I want to pump more money into that. So yeah, thinking about going a different route, opening a different broker, maybe even a couple other brokers accounts, and making YouTube videos about those. So if you got a recommendation, something, a broker you like or don't like, put that in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Nomad Nation's been growing, up over 1,200 subscribers, which is so awesome. Thank you guys so much for the support. Without further ado, let's jump in my computer and look at some of the numbers, what it costs to trade with CMEG. Here we are inside my computer. Let's talk about some of the costs and look at the numbers. This is my P&L for the last 6 weeks while I've been day trading this CMEG account. You can see that deposited, this is going to be a very realistic account to what a lot of you guys have. If you're starting out trading and you're looking at this video trying to decide if you want to open a CMEG account, it's because you want to trade under the PDT rule, so you likely have a small account balance, which is totally fine. Everybody's got to learn, everybody's got to start somewhere, and yeah, that's a way to minimize your risk. Let me stop you right now. If you have over $25,000 that you're going to deposit in your brokerage account, turn this video off and put your money in a different broker. We'll just cut to the chase right now. If you got over $25,000 and you're not going to be under the PDT rule, you do not want to trade with CMEG. There's literally no logical reason to use CMEG if you're not going to be trying to get around the PDT rule. So for all the rest of you that are still watching this video and have to try to get around the PDT rule, well, you don't have to, but you want to. Let's talk about some of the costs associated. Let's talk about right off the bat. It costs me $90 to wire money into this account because of it being offshore broker. Now, I don't remember exactly what it cost to transfer money into E-Trade, and it could just be my bank. I have no idea what bank you're using and where they're going to route that money through and all that. But for me personally and my bank, when I deposited my first money and opened my account with E-Trade, it was definitely not $90, just the fee off the top to transfer the money. So $90 to transfer into CMEG account for me personally. Then you have the platform fees, which are $125 a month, taken out on the last day of the month. If you open your account on the 27th, on the 30th or 31st, depending on the month, they're pulling $125 out of that account. They don't care. It's not prorated. They don't care when you opened your account, any of that. 125 is coming out of your account. So right away, you got $90. I did anyway, to get the money from my bank there. You got 125 for the platform fee, depending on which platform you use. I use Sterling Trader Pro. Then you also have fees associated with the actual trading, and then if you want to take your money out, it's a $60 fee to wire money out of your CMEG account for I believe that's yeah, that's on their website. That's not my bank. So $60 to wire out of your account, and in comparisons, I believe E-Trade is $25 if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So definitely less than half. So just those fees alone there's a crazy difference going on there. Then we'll start looking at the actual trading. So 6 weeks of trading, that's what this P&L is. This is going to be for an average trader such as yourself, because if you look at the amount of fills, we got 173 fills. Take 173, divide that by 6 weeks, divide that by 5 days in a week, 5 trading days in a week, and you're going to get 5.77 fills per day. If you want to get into that, now that it's going to get complicated, and it could be broken down a lot of different ways, because I might buy once and sell twice, or buy twice and only sell once, etc. That's where you get into the fills. But if you divided this into like buy and sell, so 2 fills per trade, then you'd be looking at roughly 3 trades per day. That's a pretty average amount. I would say a lot of you, when you're starting out, will be trading somewhere around 2 to 3 times a day. If you're trading 10, 15 times a day with CMEG as a new trader, stop doing that. The commissions are going to eat you alive. You will blow up your account just with the commissions because you're over trading. Unless you're using big enough size that scalping is profitable, which it can be, but in that case, like I said, you're not probably a beginning trader. Over time, you're going to lose a ton of money in commissions. Don't be trading 20 times a day, 30 times a day. For most people as new traders, that's just a recipe for disaster, especially with CMEG. So anyway, roughly 3 trades per day. Pretty average for a beginning trader who's trying to learn how to day trade every day. Then we look at gross right here. Now this is the amount of money that I made gross. Started with a 1485 account. The amount of money I made in 6 weeks was roughly $670. Pretty good, because if you take that and as a percentage, keep in mind, like most 401ks, mutual funds, etc., if you're just investing, would be making 8 to 10% in a year. So if you take that into account, 669.54 divided by 1485 gives you 45%. So I basically made 45% on my money in 6 weeks. That's pretty good by all metrics, honestly. I'm happy with that. I wish it was more, of course. I'd love to make a lot more, but still pretty happy with making 45% on my money in 6 weeks. That's gross though. Now we're going to get into commissions. You see right here, commissions, $358 in commissions. Take that compared to E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, one of the bigger brokers, with 0 commissions. So that's literally $358 that I paid to use CMEG. ECN fees, $144.50. Now, some other brokers do have ECN fees, and E-Trade, for instance, I believe if you use their auto routing during market hours, I don't believe that there's an ECN fee. Even if they do have ECN fees, it's definitely not this high. I know that sometimes ECN fees exist with bigger brokers for extended hours, I believe. I don't work at E-Trade or anywhere, so don't quote me on that. You can Google it and fact check me and comment. Let me know how wrong I am if you want. But I don't believe, for the most part, that you pay hardly any ECN fees with E-Trade or TD Ameritrade or any of the big brokers, Schwab. The big brokers, I believe, for the most part, especially during market hours, you're not going to see hardly any ECN fees. I don't even know what SEC means or TAF, so whatever those fees are. Yeah, obviously I'm not a trading guru because I don't even know what those 2 abbreviations stand for. So maybe you can let me know what that stands for either. But anyway, it cost me $7, whatever, miscellaneous. Then you got $125 for your platform fee, and I held a short position overnight, and that charged me like $7 for the margin to hold that short position overnight, one night. So long story short, if you look at my balances down here, you can see that I deposited $14.85, and as of now, unrealized, whatever, 1432, and that's with making almost $670. So for the most part, you could call that break even. So you could say, if you just want to round things around, you could say I made $670 and basically broke even. So making 45% on your money in 6 weeks to break even after all the fees. And that's not counting the $90 I paid to transfer the money into that account that is just gone. And if I want to take the money out, it'd be another $60 to withdraw the money. So yeah, so you can basically, you're losing money. You can make 45% on your money and lose a considerable amount of money. Sorry if you can hear my kids laughing in the background. They're obviously having fun playing out there. But anyway, that's 6 weeks of trading. It gives you an idea that I'm not trying to fly my flag, for E-Trade or TD Ameritrade or any of the big brokers. I don't have affiliate links with any of them. I don't care what you use for platforms or who you use for a broker. I don't care about any of that. I'm just trying to give you the facts, and the facts are, for me anyway, make 45% of my money and end up negative. That's my take on it. That's the bottom line. Don't do it unless you have to do it. And if you do have to do it and you want the experience to get around PDT, just trade small and try to trade not very often. Pick and choose your setups so that you don't overtrade and get eaten alive by the commissions. Also, make sure you use a promo code, because you can get a promo code anywhere on the internet. I don't have one. I guess I could get one and put it in the description or something maybe. But if you just search Google or YouTube, you can find a current promo code and send that to clients, the clients part of CMEG. I think it's like, I don't know the email address off the top of my head, but clients at CMEG or something like that. Just Google that. Send them the promo code and they'll apply it to your account, and you'll get $1 off of each trade. So that alone could have traded me 173 fills if you were using the full commissions versus the promo code commissions. That would add $173, give or take, just right there by having the promo code. So definitely something to think about. Make sure you do that if you're going to use CMEG, and only use them as a way to learn or get to the point where you're over 25K, and then go use a broker where you can save yourself a ton of money. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment, let me know what broker you use so I have some ideas on maybe a different avenue I can go down to make videos about a different broker who I can open an account with. Comment that, who you like and don't like, who you'd like to see me make videos about, and I will likely go open an account there. Other than that, that's about all I got. Hopefully you guys made money today. Have a great week. Peace out. If you made it this far, first of all, I just want to say I love you. You must have liked the video, so make sure you give me that thumbs up, subscribe, notifications on, of course, and then click on one of my videos to the side. If the YouTube algorithm is doing its job, there should be one over there. If not, just go to my page and check it out. Thanks for watching. Peace.